Yo, what up guys? I'm here. So as like I said, you saw in the last clip, a little cheeky, sneak peek of the video. Yeah, so what I'm doing here now is I'm working on triple layering the foundation here. As I said, this is a commentary. If you didn't, watch the last video, I recommend you doing it. Like, subscribe, support the channel, help me grow. Let's go. So yeah, as you see, I'm trying to triple the foundation. You can follow the step here, how to do it. I do everything step to step on these turret towers here. The only thing that I didn't do is put turrets on them, because if I put turrets on them in single player mode on the Ark, it only allows you to place 100 turrets. So I won't be able to place a full 100 turrets, but as I do on the next turret tower build for 3 videos in 3 days, day after day, so I can work on it. So what I'm going to do is layer one side and show you the preview of it. You'll see in end of this, as well as the very first video. I should have said that in the first video. I'm so sorry. But you'll see the first video one-sided done. If it makes sense, you'll see. Because I've already done today's video of Rocket League, so I need to do something real quick. Not after this, I will. So as you see, I'm building the actual structural of the turret tower, where the honeycomb is. See, with the honeycomb that I did here, you can do it 2 to 3 to 4 layers. You can do it up to 6 layers. I advise you to go based on what materials you've got and what you can able to spend on. So don't build this straight away. Build it like one foundation and very small. Like, realistically, if you're playing Ark, you want to start off small and work up big. Save your resources, get the foundations and stuff. Don't go all balls deep and make it, because then you won't have enough and you'll be going back and forth for resources and it'll be a pain. So as you see, I'm triple layering the foundation of this small turret tower. So basically, I think it's 3x3 with 30, I think it's 30 foundations. I'm not too sure. 30 foundations throughout, I think. 30, 60, 90. I think it's 90. You have to work out that soon. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm very tired doing this, so don't blame me. So as you see now, I'm placing 1x1s secured by 4 walls to make sort of a box. So when you blow in from a corner, it's going to be hard to foundation wipe it. So as you see what I'm doing, well, not now, but what I was doing is I'm placing a sort of a layer around the middle, so basically what I'm doing with my turret towers, I've not put a generator in there. So when you do that, you want to do a doorway or hatch frame above or something weird like that, so you can get in there and put an element. I can show you it, how to build a doorway, since it's going to be too high. This build should be too high, I think. Can't remember fully. So when it is too high, I'm gonna skip ahead because this here is quite long. I'll see you in a few minutes, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I think it's like 4 minutes montage. I'm sorry, it only can go up to 8 times speed. I wish I could made it more. I could have trimmed it, but it would have been a lot more effort. So yeah, as I'm doing here is I'm vault dropping. Well, not vault dropping, just vault in the bottom, so that it's harder to hit the honeycomb. But if so how I've done this, you can place more vaults inside of a vault, if that makes sense. If you go into third person mode, you are able to move it into it somehow by meshing it inside the vault. It's not not really classed as meshing, it's just putting vault inside a vault. So if you put, you know how you vault drop something and it goes underneath and you miss it and it goes underneath it, so it's like 2 vaults in one, or so you can do that if you have original resources. So I've done this, so if you're only confident with 1 vault, you can do that. As you can see then, how the greens went over and inside of it, you can do that so it fits like directly onto it. So as I'm doing here, I'm building as we know, a second wall of vaults. Well, no, one wall of vaults. So basically we have one row of vaults, then we have 1 row of walls, and then we have honeycomb between them, and then wall and honeycomb in the middle. So as you've seen here, so now we have four walls. We have door frames, vaults, wall, honeycomb, wall, honeycomb. So it's harder to hit the middle and foundation wipe it. So this here is more of a outside of a cave entrance tower, or beside it, Just because how big it is, you won't be able to place this on the side of a cliff if it's, well, some side of cliffs are big enough or not. I know a few places that are, but like very small ones are not going to be that big. So you won't be able to do this. So this is why I built the second turret tower in the next video, so it's easier for us to do that. So yeah, I'm only gonna do it 2 high, because if we do it 3 high, it's gonna disturb the turret tower that's gonna go above it. So before you say this, when I built this, I didn't realize how big it is. So it looks kind of stupid. So I'm just gonna skip to the part. I'm gonna speed this up because it's a long ass process. If you want step-by-step tutorial how to, actually, I'll leave it here until it builds some of the top, so you get an understanding how it went around, if you know what I mean. Then and then you can build up how high you want. But as you see in the future, well, not in the future, further on in the video, I wish I did the very top at the bottom and then sectioned it off with a sky tower. And as you've seen, I'm doing floor turrets so that it's harder to breach and it's more soaking. So I'm gonna skip ahead now. Yeah, enjoy. Yo, what up? You're welcome back. So as you see, I had done goofed. I'm gonna rebuild this tower when I do a 360, so it's gonna be a lot smaller. As I did there, I think I did 6 walls, and then I did another like 5 on the top. It looked horrendous. I'll show you at the end what I did. So I did that, and then I'm just gonna cut this, so I'll show you. Yeah, so as you see what I did at the bottom, it looks horrendous. Just ignore that bottom half and just build this on top of the bottom floor. So when I finish it off in my own world, then I record it, and then I'll add it onto here, and then it should look alright for you. This here is where I build the actual tower, so that it's harder for it to be cannonballed. So I'll make it more conventional for us, well, for the person that's building this. So it's harder to cannonball it down. As you can see, it looks very big and I don't like it. So I'm going to literally cut off that big chunky bit at the bottom and replace that top one, that top where I'm building it now, with a vault on the ceiling meets. I'm going to cut the below half off and I'll show you. So it's going to make it smaller, that's alright. But you don't want a huge turret tower like I did there, just because it's not gonna be useful. Because if it gets cannonballed the bottom floor, which it can, very easily, which then the pretty much over 50 turrets, I think, or somewhere like that, will get dropped instantly. Probably more like 100 to 200 will get dropped instantly. Depends on how you space your turrets and if you don't crowd them up, or yeah, depends on what you do. So if you see the basic idea of what I did there, so I'm going to speed up now. So if you want to copy that, what I did there, what I'm doing all around, you can. As you see, I'm going to be vault dropping all that downwards. You'll see.